Hello, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. For the love of, if you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this holiday empties haul. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome on back. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, the background probably looks different. Oops. This is not going to stay this way. As I've mentioned in my other videos, I am getting over the flu, so I did not want to film in my normal filming spot. So for today, we're going to switch it up a little bit. Don't think I'm going to keep it. The lighting's not as good in here, but today's going to be a little bit different, so switch up if it looks different. Obviously, we're in a different filming area. So today we're going to be talking about, let's just jump into the video. Today we're going to be talking about holiday empties. I have my holiday empties bag here. It's a lot of wax. I haven't been able to get through as many candles as I would have hoped, but I'm going to go over those with you today. And then we're also going to chit-chat just a little bit about Bath & Body Works Candle Day. I did do an order online. I obviously did not go in store. I was not up for waiting in line, but I did do a small order online, and I'm going to talk about that at the end of the video. So if you're interested in Candle Day stuff, fast forward. I will do a timestamp if I have the opportunity when I start talking about Candle Day for that. But the first half of this video is going to be empties. So let's jump into today's video. Let's jump into today's empties. Per normal, I'm just going to grab at random. I always like to think I'm going to organize these, and I don't. So we're going to grab at random here. What do I got? Oh, we got some goodies. Okay, first item I have is Wallflowers. 2-pack Wallflowers, Cranberry Pear Bellini. I actually still have one of these left, but I put the box in here to remind myself to talk about this with you guys. I burned the candle of this fragrance years ago and it was really pretty. I was happy to see the Wallflowers come back this season. I'm going to be using this for New Year's type scents, but I did plug in one Wallflower in my walk-in closet. I don't know, does anybody else do that? Do you guys have outlets in your closet? But I actually keep one in there too, just to kind of, closets are closed up and they get stuffy. So I actually have this one in the closet because it's so bright and fruity and fresh and strong. Really pretty scent. So this is the Cranberry Pear Bellini. Side note, when Bath & Body Works does their Wallflower promotions, a lot of times they'll do $3.50 promotions. I actually think they have one running this weekend. They'll also have the 2-packs on sale for, I believe, $6.25 or $6.50, one of the two price points. It's actually cheaper to buy 2-pack Wallflowers during the promotion than the Wallflower bulbs individually. It's 25 cents cheaper. So if you see a 2-pack fragrance that you like during those Wallflower promotions online, it's actually cheaper, 25 cents cheaper to get a 2-pack than to buy the individual bulb. So just a little fun fact. But Cranberry Pear Bellini, very pretty. The notes are fizzy peach nectar, red sparkling cranberries, and tart black currant. I really get more of like a peachy, semi-tart, fruity scent. It's not as sweet as champagne toast, but it's kind of similar to peach Bellini, but not as sweet, a little more tart. Really, really pretty scent. So we got that right there. I also worked my way through a box of Evergreen Mist. What are these called? Tea light candles. I use my tea light warmer every day. I have it in the bathroom. It's perfect size and I love melting my wax in there. So I tear through tea lights like crazy. I always use the Yankee ones. The other day I was in a pinch because I had ran out of tea lights and I was at the dollar store and I got a 12-pack of tea lights from the dollar store. And I always knew that the Yankee ones lasted longer and obviously a better quality. I did not realize by how much. If you guys are buying dollar store tea lights, you get maybe, at least the ones I was using, an hour or 2 hours out of them. I mean, the Yankee ones, you get at least 4 hours burn time because they're a hard paraffin wax, whereas like the cheapo ones are a smooth wax and they burn up like that. By the time it melted down my wax, the tea light had already extinguished. So just a side note, those of you who use tea lights, or if you are using a tea light warmer, you might want to grab a paraffin style tea light just because it's going to last so much longer than kind of the cheapo smooth wax ones. Not knocking the dollar store, not knocking bargain shopping at all. I bought them. I was in a pinch, didn't have time to go get my fancy schmancy ones, but there is a difference. So those of you who feel like, why do I keep spending all this money on these tea lights? You actually get a lot more burn time and they last longer using the paraffin version. So anyhow, I have 12-pack Evergreen Mist tea lights. I love this scent. One of my favorite scents this holiday season is Evergreen Mist. I do wish the candles threw a little bit more. Yankee's tea lights used to throw a little bit more in the past. I remember when I first started using their tea lights in Sicilian Lemon and Sage and Citrus. I used to be able to smell the actual tea lights. I had wall scones with tea lights, and I used to be able to smell them. And now I really can't. I usually just get them for the longevity or for the color of the wax. I don't expect to smell them, but they last a really long time. So, all right, moving right along here, I got a couple candles. So I have my 3-wick. I finally worked through my Fresh Forest 3-wick from Yankee Candle. They launched their 3-wicks earlier this season. There was 5 different fragrances. This was the only one I tried. They do have another one that's like a sparkling fruit type. Oh, Sparkling Martini, I think is the name. I wanted to try that one. It's a really pretty scent, but I haven't gotten around to purchasing it or going back into Yankee to buy it. So this is the only one that I have used so far. I have a full-on review if you guys are interested in this. I like the scent. It's a very generic foresty scent. If you want a little more in-depth analysis, watch my review. But I do want to mention, you guys, this started burning really weird near the end. Like the last burn and a half, the wicks kept extinguishing themselves. And I've heard of people having issues with some Yankee candles with their wicks like not lighting or staying lit. I've had it happen to me one other time. This one, it started happening and I thought the candle can't possibly be done yet, because sometimes when you're done burning a candle, you have, a little bit of wax left and the wick will not light, obviously, if the wick is pretty much done. It was doing that and there was still like this much wax left. And I go, there's no way. I actually had to hold the lighter over the wick for maybe 15, 20 seconds and hold it there, lighting the flame on the wick until it would reignite. And even then it would kind of go back out and I had to, so there's something in the fibers near the end of this. If any of you guys have burned the 3-wicks and had issues with the wicks not staying lit near the end, comment down below. I'm curious to see. And what that wound up causing is this. Look at that. Look how messy that is. So, you could see this portion right here probably could have been burned down on more. I mean, look at how much wax I have left. So anyhow, I know these are a soft launch. They just started revamping their 3-wicks again, so maybe they will fix that, but kind of a lot of wax lost. I was having issues with this. Will I try these again? There is that one fragrance I'm interested in, but I don't know. I'm still on the fence on the 3-wicks. I'm happy they brought them out, but I think they need some more improvement. So that was Fresh Forest right there. Like the scent though. Nice scent for the holidays. I have North Pole. Finally finished burning down on this one. You guys saw this in the very beginning of the holiday season when I started burning my peppermint scents. Clean burn. Nice clean burn on that one. A little bit of residue, but not too bad. This one is a hard paraffin wax, so usually their tumblers are smooth wax. The white wax ones are usually a paraffin wax. I know someone in the past explained to me why that is. I don't remember why they use paraffin for some of them and smooth wax for some of their tumblers. I think it has to do with the coloring. But nonetheless, nice clean burn on this one. This fragrance, North Pole, as I said, I have reviews of almost all the ones I'm going to be talking about. Didn't throw that well. I really just burned this because I had it in an accent piece and I needed it to be illuminated. So I used the rest of this. Would I buy North Pole again? No, not in candle form. I would buy it in tarts. If they ever made it in a room spray, which they make no peppermint room sprays, I would buy it in a room spray. I like the fragrance, just the candle performance was lacking. A couple more candles. Now this one was so pretty. I love this fragrance so much. I actually took the label off this one. Yankee has this pretty little holiday snowflake collection, balsam and cedar. I really wanted to repurpose this jar. So this was balsam cedar tumbler, no issues with the burn, nice clean burn all the way down to the bottom, no issues with the wicks on this one. But look how sooty this burned. And maybe that's because this is a smooth wax versus the North Pole is a paraffin wax. This one burned really hot and really quick. This one burned down like crazy compared to North Pole, which was obviously a paraffin wax, so it burns a little bit slower. But this one burned super, super hot, super, super quick. This one had a decent throw. I didn't do a review on this one because I've reviewed balsam and cedar before. At least I think I have. I feel like I have. I'm sure I have. I was shocked. Just this little tumbler. Really nice, good, decent throw for a smaller candle. It wasn't like billowing out of the room, but I could smell it. Really, really pretty. I love this fragrance. I use it each season. The jar is darling. I'll probably repurpose it. I gotta clean this off, of course, but the thing I like is, look, this is actually not a wraparound. It's actually embossed or raised up on the glass. So I like that they didn't cheap it up with this like they kind of did with the 3 wicks. This is just a little label. So they're doing good in some of their graphics. I feel like they're kind of feeling things out, but I did appreciate that the graphic on this particular candle wasn't cheaply made to the point to where now I can go ahead and repurpose the jar. So that was balsam and cedar right there. I also had to burn one of these this season, hot cocoa and cream from Bath and Body Works. I do have a review up of this one. Smells so good. Flawless burn down to the very end. Clean burn. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what you want to see when you're done burning a candle. Maybe a little bit of wax at the end that probably could have been repurposed or used, but beautiful, clean burn. This one burned really, really hot and really, really quick as well, as most Bath and Body Works candles do. I love this fragrance. So, so good. As I said, I have a review up of that one as well. And you guys, if I'm going through these kind of quick, because my voice is still kind of scratchy, so I don't want to lose my voice already than I already am. I have one soap, huh? Okay. I have a Twisted Peppermint soap. I have a bunch of these, so this is all I'll be using this season. I think I grabbed a couple evergreens or fresh balsams, but the majority is going to just be my Twisted Peppermint, and then after Christmas, of course, I have all my Champagne Toast Peach Bellini stuff. Do I have any more candles? I think I have one more candle, and then the rest is all wax and wallflowers. This one I was really excited about, you guys. This is Peppermint Mocha from Sonoma. Again, nice clean burn. Near the end, this one started to get kind of smoky, icky smelling, and I'm currently burning the, what is it, crushed candy cane? Something from Sonoma. It's a candy cane one, and it's also starting to get that burnty kind of smell. It is what it is. I mean, these were $8 with a coupon. I like the variety. I like the accessibility. I like that you can order them online from Kohl's and go pick them up. Or if you spend over $25 from Kohl's, you can get free shipping. I love the value and price point. These are really good, decent candles that usually run for $9.99. I think they're originally $19.99. But near the end, you guys just be careful because these ones do get kind of burnty, icky. At least for me, this particular fragrance did. Nice clean burn all the way down though. And these seem to be throwing better than they have in seasons past. I stopped using Sonoma like a year ago. The couple I had burned did not throw. Started back up this holiday season, and I was really impressed with the throw. So I do like the Sonomas. I feel like they've improved a little bit on their formula. So that was Peppermint Mocha right there. And I have lots of milk cups. Lots of milk cups. Well, not lots, maybe 4 of them. I don't even remember which ones are in here. All right, so I have 2 lidless milk cups. These are actually both, is it going to show up? These are both Evergreen Mist. And I love the fragrance. And the first melt cup I ever used of Evergreen Mist was super duper strong. Obviously, over time it dissipated. Got another one. The second one I used, it like I couldn't smell it. It was very, very light, almost like it was a batch variance. Wound up getting another one, and that one performed okay-ish. It's like the first lunch, they were super strong, and then there was a batch variance, and then the third one I wound up getting, which I have in right now, wasn't as weak as the second one, but wasn't anywhere near as strong as the first one. So I don't know, melt cups used to always be super, super strong, but I feel like I've had recently some that are and some that aren't. So I don't know, you guys, comment down below. I feel like Yankee's known for their melt cups. That's kind of like their strongest throwing item is their melt cups. That's what they're known for. And I'm finding that some of them aren't as strong as they used to be. So kind of bummed about that, but I love this scent. I do enjoy Evergreen Mist. I hope they bring it back next holiday season. I also have two random ones from the fall, Sweet Maple Chai and Golden Chestnut, both really pretty fragrances. The Sweet Maple Chai, my goodness, this one was super strong, super strong. And Golden Chestnut, this one just kind of had almost like a cinnamony, semi-spicy type fragrance. These would be fitting even for this time of year right now. And, oh, there's my lid. There's my Evergreen Mist lid. And I do have, sorry, I have all these little Tarte and votive wrappers. I should just put these in a Ziploc bag next time, but that's okay. All right, I have Evergreen Mist votive. I actually just crunched these up and popped them in my Scentsy warmer or in my wax warmer. So Evergreen Mist, this was really strong. This was actually crunched up stronger than the melt cup, the votive version, which I found interesting. I also had Alpine Mint, which if you guys remember earlier in the season, I reviewed the candle of this and it had like 0 throw. So I thought maybe crunching up the melt cup, or I'm sorry, crunching up the votive would be a little bit stronger. Even in votive form, melted down, this one was not that strong. So it just must be something with the fragrance itself. Pretty scent, but just not that strong. It's like an Andes candy chocolate type mint fragrance. I do have a review up of the full-size version of this if you're interested. And then I randomly had this from like semi-annual sale, and this was a pretty scent. Cascading, sorry, I know these labels are super wonky. Cascading Snowberries. This one's almost just like a really pretty hollyberry, not super pine Christmassy, but semi-evergreeny, semi-sweet Christmassy fragrance. Greenery type fragrance, Cascading Snowberries. I don't think this is back this year. This must have been from semi-annual sale, but I really liked it. Not the strongest tart that I've crunched up and burned, but definitely not the weakest either. All right, I have one more little box full of Goose Creek wax melts and some wallflowers. Ooh, I got a lot of Wallflower refills in here. Well, the tags, at least. Oh my gosh. I didn't feel like I had a lot of empties, but I guess I kind of do. All right, we got Vanilla Balsam. Love this scent. For whatever reason, I didn't grab a candle of Vanilla Balsam this year. I don't know why. I feel like I have so many candles I still have to get through. I'm not getting any more Christmas candles. I did the, Bath & Body Works Candle Day, which we'll talk about in a minute, but I didn't get any more Christmas. I do like this scent though. I really love Vanilla Balsam. I think I actually have 2 of them, yes. And these are currently going in my home right now. What else do we have? This one was really pretty. I used this in the bedroom, Into the Night. I think this is such a pretty bedroom scent. It's semi-perfumey with a little bit of sweetness. It reminds me of a Sophisticated Black Raspberry Vanilla. If you guys remember Black Raspberry Vanilla from Bath & Body Works from years ago, this is like a sophisticated version of that. I really enjoyed this. I would buy the candle of this. I kind of am kicking myself for not getting the candle of Into the Night on Candle Day. I also have 2 hot cocoa and creams. I think this is my first year using hot cocoa and cream Wallflowers because I wanted to do like a peppermint chocolate type thing. I like the scent, I really do. I don't think the Wallflower was strong for the first week and a half, and then it was almost unnoticeable, at least in this scent, whereas some of the other ones seem to be a little bit stronger longer, but for whatever reason, the hot cocoa and cream really diminished quickly. One of my favorites, crushed candy cane. This one was quite strong right off the bat, and even down to like, it's about this much left right now, I'm still catching wafts of it. So this one performed really nicely, which is good because the candle form of this does not perform that well. And then of course I had to get my 1 Yankee plug-in. I have 1. And Evergreen Mist, not that strong. Not that strong. As far as my Yankee plugins go, I feel like the strongest one I've used so far has been Autumn Wreath. I've only had my Yankee plugin for like since the fall, so I've only used a handful of scents so far. The Evergreen Mist was not that strong. I have 1 more for the holiday season I'm going to use in my Yankee plugin, and it is Balsam and Cedar, of course. So I'll let you guys know in my next Empties video how that one compares to Evergreen Mist. All right. Moving right along, I have, one more Wallflower that was hiding. The Perfect Christmas. Really pretty. I love this scent. I love this fragrance. The Wallflower was really nice too. I wound up actually returning the candle of the Perfect Christmas. It wasn't throwing that well, like at all. And I feel nowadays I'm a little more flexible with candles not being insanely strong. That's okay with me, but it wasn't throwing. So anyways, I opted for the Wallflower. Really liked it. Really beautiful, just classic Christmas tree with a little bit of a sweetness blend. Kind of like cousins with Vanilla Balsam, in my opinion. All right, moving on to wax. I have, oh wow, I can't believe this is still in here. In the Forest from Goose Creek. The rest of these are all going to be Goose Creek wax melts. This was more of a fall one, but I used it, the rest of it up during holiday. Oh, such a good candle. So rustic. It's so cozy and rustic. I love, love, love this scent. I also have, oh wow, Pile of Leaves. This was from the fall too. Didn't really care for this one that much. It was okay. If you're interested, I have unboxing of all of them where I go over the scent notes of these. It was okay. Wouldn't get the candle. This one too, Crunchy Leaves. Again, it was okay. It's kind of like a semi-smooth apple scent. Wasn't my favorite. Wouldn't get this one again either. Now this one was really pretty for Christmas. Balsam Fir from Goose Creek. This one was just a really, I guess standard, blend of a balsam fir type scent. Smooth, dry, and just very natural. Almost sap-like too. You can smell the sap. I mean, just if you're looking for a straight up say you have an artificial Christmas tree and you just want straight Christmas tree type scent that's not blended with cinnamon or vanilla or anything else, Balsam Fir from Goose Creek's a really beautiful, authentic Christmas tree scent. You almost smell the sap in it. It's a really, really nice one. So that's Balsam and Fir. Strong, very, very strong fragrance too. And no, the Goose Creek wax melts don't last that long. I've had people comment, yes, they're strong, but they don't last. They don't. They're not, they're a smooth wax. So within 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, that strong, throw is going to dissipate. But for me, that's okay because I, go through so many so quickly. I kind of have to move through them, so it's fine with me. But I can see where people don't want to be changing out wax all the time. So I do get that. This one was really pretty. One of my favorites probably. Under the Mistletoe, a really beautiful, just evergreen with a hint of sweet berries fragrance. I wish I would have gotten more of Under the Mistletoe. I actually am still waiting on a Goose Creek wax order. I have another Goose Creek wax order coming, and I'll do an unboxing. They're all new scents, new to me, so I will, unbox them live for you guys on video so you guys can see my first impressions. Really excited to do that video for you guys. I also have Peppermint. This one, there was 5 peppermint-based Goose Creek fragrances that I've used this season. This one, well on cold, it smells just like a peppermint candy, like a soft, what the picture looks like, soft peppermint candy. It was one of the lighter ones of the bunch. This one, as well as, I don't think I've worked through all of it, there was also a peppermint meringue. Those two, very light, very, very light. I will say, just since we're talking about this in the video, the strongest ones from Goose Creek, peppermint-wise, that I used were Christmas Wish and Candy Cane Kiss. If you want a strong peppermint scent, stick with those two. They're regular peppermint, and then the peppermint meringue, no, it's not peppermint meringue, peppermint whip. Those two are a little bit lighter. I just don't have them in front of me because I haven't used all of them yet. This one is one of my absolute favorites from Goose Creek this season. Ivory Rocking Horse. Beautiful. Not exclusively Christmas or anything like that. It's just like a really pretty, I feel like if you like Yankee Candle's Warm Luxe Cashmere, you may like Ivory Rocking Horse. Super pretty. This would be pretty in the bedroom or even in the living room or den. It's just very cozy, very, very cozy scent. And I think that's it as far as, yes, that is it on Empties. If you guys have used any of the products I mentioned today, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts were. So before I sign off, you guys, I do want to jump into a couple things regarding Candle Day. I did do a purchase on Candle Day. It was online. I was not about to be waiting in line out in the cold, and sometimes when you wait in line, once you get there, you don't even know if they're going to have the candles you're wanting. I find, at least for me now, it's easier online. You just do the order, and then hopefully it doesn't glitch and you are able to just get them shipped to you. You do have to wait a little bit, but I did get an email confirmation from Bath & Body Works. My items have already shipped, so that's super exciting. The one thing I wanted to talk about was, in the past, I do remember that when you were in store, and I believe this year as well, you could stack coupons on top of the $9.50 pricing for the candles. Online this year, they made the $9.50, promotion a coupon in and of itself. So what that means is this year you had to enter in a coupon code to get the candles at their Candle Day pricing, which was kind of frustrating because I did have a 20% off coupon that, of course, I would have loved to have used. I would have also been able to gotten a couple more candles, but with shipping and then with the candles being a true $9.50, it just wasn't worth it. Yes, I could have went in store and I could have been able to use my coupons, but I wasn't about to do that. So anyhow, a little bit bummed out about that. I really wish Bath & Body Works would have just allowed coupons. I get it. Prices are going up. They probably aren't making that much money on the candles when they're at that ridiculously low of a price point, but it kind of stinks. You would think they would want customers to buy them and review them and talk about them, but honestly, this season, actually each season, I have been buying less and less candles at Candle Day. I think my first couple candles, if you watch my very first Candle Day video, I think I maybe got 12 candles. Last year, I think I maybe got 5 or 6. This year, I got 4. I got 4. I didn't get any Christmas candles. These are actually, let me read you off the ones that I got. And when I do get them, I will unbox them and smell them live for you guys on video. I love doing it. It's my favorite thing in the world, is doing first impressions, first scent impressions with you guys. The candles I got were unicorn sprinkles, which, if I'm recalling correctly, the notes were like a candied lemon type fragrance. So I'm imagining like a candied lemon with vanilla type deal. Cereal marshmallow bar, which the name sounds really, really cool, but it's either going to be really yummy or it's going to be really kind of blah. I was thinking about this yesterday. I go, cereal marshmallow bar. I go, that's going to maybe be like a milky vanilla-y scent, maybe with like a fruity pebble sweetness. It's either going to smell good or it's going to smell gross. So I'm really curious about that one. And truly the one I'm most excited about is Ballerina Rose. I obviously love rose scents. I'll be burning them in the springtime, so I cannot wait to try out Ballerina Rose. That was one of the Rose collection candles that came out. I think it was like this spring. They kind of had a Rose collection launch, and then they kind of didn't. And then they did them in single wicks, and then they kind of released some of them, and then they didn't. But Ballerina Rose was one of them, so I was really happy to see that make an appearance at Candle Day. So I, of course, grabbed one of those. And then my beloved Lavender Marshmallow was available online. Again, had they been able to use a coupon, or had I been able, or any of us been able to use a coupon, I would have gotten more Lavender Marshmallow. But honestly, at $9.50 a pop plus shipping, not going to do it. I don't burn through candles nearly as much as I used to, but I do love Lavender Marshmallow. It's one of my all-time favorite scents. It's a beautiful, beautiful candle. I have a couple backups from last season, and I wanted to add another one to my collection, so I can at least maybe burn one of them and enjoy one of them this spring. So anyway, hopefully I'll be getting that box soon. So I have my Bath & Body Works unboxing coming, and then also my Goose Creek wax unboxing coming soon. I'll do those hopefully in the coming weeks or so. And that's it, you guys. Comment down below if you guys shop Bath & Body Works during Candle Day. Let me know what candles you got. Let me know, did you go in store or did you go online? And if you guys went in store, let me know your experience. I'm curious to see, did you guys have to wait a long time, or did you get right in? I'm assuming you had to wait. I'm assuming you had to wait, but let me know in the comments. Before I sign off, I want to let you know I am on Instagram, so come find me at life, L-I-F-E _ with W-I-T-H _ letter L. I use my Instagram to post a lot of upcoming videos, purchases, things like that. You guys, thank you for sticking with me. It is 33 minutes into the video here, so thank you for sticking with me. I hope you are having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.